I'm McKinnon Powell. My show's 6 out of 10. And I started the process of writing this show a year ago after I saw another show at the Hollywood Fringe that inspired me. So I looked at stories from my life, and I used to have a blog. So I took one particular thing that happened to me where someone rated me, and I took that story and kind of built an entire show around it, because I realized that not only had that event kind of stood out from 2016 in my life, but there was kind of a trickle effect of different things from that year that really sent me in a different direction. And what helped me come up with this is that after I was inspired by that show, I went online and Googled, how do you write a solo show? And a lot of tips were start with one story from your life and kind of go from there. So it's really cool how you take one story, and in my case a blog, that some people had read online, and I started seeing strings of different things that attached, and not necessarily in linear form, but I took from other places in my life. And then as the writing process continued, I saw myself slowly kind of opening up more and peppering in different deeper past traumas and things that I didn't necessarily set out to include in this, but they just kind of naturally flowed. And I would just recommend anyone wanting to write a show, just start with different stories, or start with one story, and you can see the connections and how these things, one domino knocks one other over in your life and builds and leads to certain learnings and lessons, and kind of a thematic line that would go throughout whatever story you were trying to tell. But yeah, that was my process and how I came up with my show, 6 out of 10, premiering June 5th at the Hollywood Fringe at the Zephyr Theater.